I'm doing something completely extreme here and giving away my FG Falcon. So it's live at the moment. If you didn't know, the draw is happening very, very soon. Let me give you a quick rundown on everything about this car. So if you want to buy a sticker pack, Boost Equals Happiness, or a hoodie, you'll be in the draw. So it's completely legit, licensed, and drawn by a proper software that is completely drawn at random. So it's fair. We also have all the correct licensing and stuff to do something like this. So a bit about this XR6 Turbo. Since I was a kid, I always wanted one of these cars, and this one here is very special and unique because it is a limited edition 50th anniversary XR6 Turbo in my favorite color, the nitro blue. Took me a while to find the right car, but we got there eventually. Unfortunately, this car wasn't in the best shape when I bought it, but we have since then fixed everything up and pretty much gone overboard with the amount of upgrades and reliability improvements to this car. So being a 50th anniversary, it has unique styling compared to a standard XR6 Turbo. It's got the anniversary side stripes and graphics, special edition 19-inch alloy wheels. It's got XR50 embroidered floor mats and trim, carbon fiber look dash spears, and the unique XR50 side emblem. And it also features the XR50 cluster. There are around 600 XR50 turbos built in total, and my guess is around 200, if that, of the nitro blue, which I believe is the best color. So as I said before, when we got the car, the engine was no good, so we had it completely rebuilt with Nitto I-beam rods, which are the more expensive rods. These rods will hold around 700 real kilowatt. The engine builder said you can push it to 900 if you want. It's got a 9:1 compression ratio, which is really good for E85 and 98. The car features a flex fuel sensor, so you can put 98 fuel in it or E85 at will, and the computer will tune itself accordingly, which is really convenient because you can enjoy it on the street for long drives for better fuel economy, or pop some E85 in it and it becomes a fire-breathing animal. It's also got the 360 Torrington thrust bearing upgrade, which is kind of overkill for its setup at the moment, but if the winner was to want to put a turbo 400 gearbox or a 2-speed power glide, something that's going to push a bit more force, the engine will take it. To ensure that the harmonics of the engine are 100%, it's got a Ross Racing Performance Balancer, which improves the balance of the engine at high RPM. So this thing's made to rev. Again, the tuner suggested that we could push it to 9,000 RPM if you want. It's got Crow Performance valve springs to hold the boost, and ARP head studs to hold the head down if you want to push more boost in it. It's also got TBRE Stage 1 billet cams, and the engine has been semi-grout filled. So if you're not sure what this is, it actually improves the bottom end strength of the engine. So it's got grout half filled through the block, which basically just improves the whole strength of the engine if you wanted to push it. But it's on a very safe 508 real kilowatt at the moment, which is still plenty, and a handful at that. The ECU and tuning setup, so it's got the highly desired ECU for these platforms, the upgraded Haltech Elite 2500 Pro plugin. So if you're not sure about what that is, Haltech is a aftermarket performance ECU. A lot of very high-end drag cars use this setup. It has enhanced safety features and sensors, which the standard ECU does not have. So after doing the built motor and spending over $20,000 getting that done, I opted for this upgrade, which was a further $6,000 on top, including sensors and installation, to ensure that the engine is always running safe. The Haltech computer, the car also features a Haltech fuel pressure sensor and oil pressure sensor. So if in an unfortunate event of a mechanical failure, the engine will shut off immediately or go into a restrictive mode as set up by the tuner. And all the information can be displayed via the Haltech CAN gauge inside the cabin. So you can see things like transmission temperature, oil temperature, ethanol content, air intake temperatures, and all of the advanced information that you would usually need to plug a laptop in to see if you don't have a dash like this. The Haltech also includes a multi-tune selector dial with 6 different maps ranging from 350 kilowatt all the way up to 508 real kilowatt. You can switch this dial while driving along. No need to stop and restart the car or anything like that. So if you're at the track and you want to turn it up, you can easily do that at the flick of a switch, or even while you're cruising on the freeway. And fuel delivery is so important with an engine like this, so we've gone overkill with the fuel setup as well. It's got 3 fuel pumps in total, a Process West twin Walbro 460 surge tank up front, and one in the back. Bosch 1650cc injectors. I believe this fuel system is only running at about 60% of its capability, but this fuel system is rated to around 700 real kilowatt capability. Proper fuel delivery is so important in a car like this when running in the track setup, so all of that's been done as well. Drivetrain wise, it's running the ZF 6-speed sequential automatic, which has been tuned by Max Performance. It's also got the Max Performance aftermarket transmission cooling kit with a fan that comes on a switch whenever the gearbox heats up to make sure it's always in optimal operating temperatures. That was for the diff of the car, it does have the Independent Motorsports twin bush diff hat as well, which is very common among the faster FG Falcon. So this basically prevents the diff bushes from cracking and breaking, which is a common issue in the standard style. So it's set up for hard launching, brake boosting and stuff like that. It's got Super Pro polyurethane bushes throughout the rear end as well. And the Delta Autosport billet offset control blades, which allows you to fit up to a 315-inch tire on the rear and reduces flex on really hard launches. Not that we have ever drag raced this car. We did do roll racing once, but that was it. It also has the Delta Autosport billet sway bar brackets and tow arms. To hold the power also, it's got a 1400 horsepower rated JZ Drivelines tail shaft. They cost over $2,500. It's got a Pulsar Gen 2 3584 turbocharger and a custom mounted Turbo Smart 50mm wastegate. It also includes a switchable external screamer pipe or internally gated design, which will be included. So if you want to plumb back the wastegate to have it quieter on the street, and then if you want to put the external screamer on for the track to open it up a bit more, you can easily switch that over via a V-band. It's got the X-Force 3.5-inch stainless exhaust system, which has had extra custom V-bands, so you can easily change it. You can easily change it yourself at home. It's also going to come with the standard exhaust system as well, which we've had adapted to fit this whole system easily with V-bands. So if you want to chuck the full standard exhaust system back on it, you can do that as well. Inside, it's got the Kayan V5 head unit. So this really modernized the interior from the old setup, not having to use phone cradles and just have maps hands-free. You can use Siri and text while you're driving is really convenient, and I think is one of the best final touches to the interior of this car. It's got a 1080p high definition wide angle reverse camera upgrade, which improves safety when reversing. It's got paddle shifters, but the normal Triptronic also works as well. It's got multicolor illuminated steering wheel buttons, which are part of the paddle shifter upgrade kit. Standard, these cars don't have buttons that light up, so it does modernize the interior as well a lot. And as I said before, it's got the Haltech CAN gauge display, so you can view all of that stuff inside the car, all the relevant information, see if the gearbox is heating up or coolant is all good. And it's also got a push button start there as well, which is not wired in at the moment. I'm sure there's other stuff that I forgot. If you want to get in, all you got to do is buy a sticker pack. So you just got to grab a sticker pack of these Boost Equals Happiness stickers. Sorry, my fingers are covering it. And you're in the draw, or you can buy a hoodie as well, which will be offered to you after you buy the sticker. So let me know what you think, guys. It's if you're going to enter any giveaway, I believe mine is one of the highest chances of winning. A lot of people say that. They say they're the most legitimate. Some of these other giveaway companies literally have hundreds of thousands of people in them on monthly subscriptions. This is limited to 3,000 people at top. This is fun. This is exciting. Someone is going to be extremely happy after this draw. And may I add, we're going to deliver this car Australia-wide to your door. You can also choose if you want the car to be reverted back to standard form as well. Obviously, we'll leave all the interior as it is, but if you don't want the fire-breathing 500 kilowatt animal and you just prefer the car to be standard, we can put it back to stock for you, no problems. It's your choice that you can make after you win. If you do, yeah, link will be in the description below, the first comment. I'm super excited. So the reason for me giving it away, one, I've taken on too many other projects. My time and my love needs to go into those. I'm on a mission to save Aussie cars, as you guys probably already know. I've recently purchased another BF XR6 Turbo, which needs my love. This FG XR6 here has everything done to it. It's ready to go. It's one of the cars that is finished and ready for someone to enjoy. So I needed another car to give away, and that was the one that got drawn out of the barrel. Even though I wish I could keep it, it needs to go to one of you guys. Again, whatever money that I generate from the stickers is going to go back into building the channel up and restoring and fixing more cars. And so click the link below, guys, if you want to enter. If not, I hope you have a really good day. And if you got any questions, let me know. Let me know what kind of content you want to see moving forward as well. Love you all, and God bless.